All empires around the globe, big or small, eventually come to an end. African history follows this pattern quite well. There are multiple reasons why empires fall, but it's not often we see them do so because of betrayal. Today, we're going to be speaking about a man who betrayed one of the largest empires in Western African history by literally encouraging the invaders to conquer the territory. What up, African world? It's Home Team here, and welcome back to another video of African history, culture, and worldview. By supporting this channel on Patreon, you're helping in the creation of these videos and contributing to this content. The link to Patreon is in the description box below. Also, stay tuned with a word from my sponsors.
Hello, my name is Howard Dorsey. I'm 54 years old. I'm here to talk about my experience with Herbal Results. I was getting sick, so I went to the doctor. They told me that my blood pressure was high, my cholesterol was borderline or high, so I was very sick. You know, sometimes I thought I was dying at some point. And I ordered a bottle of olive leaf extract. This is how the bottle comes in. And within the first probably week and a half, 2 weeks, I checked my blood pressure and it was back down to normal. It was like 120/80. My cholesterol went down to 125. You know, I definitely believe that olive leaf extract from Herbal Results saved my life. And that's real. I mean, I recommend it to everyone in my family, my friends, and we've seen a lot of results in that manner as well.
Purchase now at herbalresults.net.
The Songhai Empire was arguably the strongest imperial power West Africa had ever seen. Many African history enthusiasts across the diaspora point to it as a great empire in world history. Notable rulers such as Sani Ali and Askia Muhammad Toure were the most recognizable figures in Songhai history. Their dynasties contributed greatly to the immense size of the Songhai state. After the great reign of Askia Muhammad Toure, the Songhai Empire began to decline, and in 1591, it finally came to an end. Many people are aware that the Moroccan invasion of 1591 ended the Songhai Empire. However, not many people know about the details leading up to the invasion. Though we can highlight certain aspects concerning Songhai decline and the eventual invasion, one story stands out above them all, and curiously, I haven't heard many people discuss it. The event I'm talking about is Songhai's betrayal by one of its own, a man named Wood Corinfo, who gave valuable insight to the Moroccans before their infamous campaign. Scholar Choki El Hamel reminds us that trust was a critical factor driving the relationship of royals and their enslaved workers, bodyguards, and domestics. When this trust is broken, they can have unexpected consequences. The famous incident of Wood Corinfo provides a well-illustrated example of what could happen when that trust was broken. Wood Corinfo was an enslaved person of the court of Askia Ishaq, and because he angered the king, he was exiled into Gaza. Wood Corinfo ran away and assisted the Moroccans in their famous conquest of Songhai. So what's the story behind this man called Wood Corinfo? Not many details are known as to why the Sultan was so upset with him and the reason behind his banishment. However, we do know that Wood Corinfo managed to escape his imprisonment in Tagaza. From there, he fled to Marrakesh, hoping to get into contact with the Moroccan ruler at the time. Wood Corinfo sent him a letter announcing his arrival and providing intelligence about the Songhai folk, their wretched circumstances, their base natures, and their powerlessness, encouraging him to take possession of their land. Wood Corinfo undoubtedly gave some valuable insight, perhaps buttressing intel the Moroccans were already gathering. As the Sultan Malay al-Mansour had spies in Gao, they knew of the growing civil unrest and division within Songhai. It was at that time that the Sultan of Morocco, who had spies in Gao, made use of this internal division. Wood Corinfo was likely amongst many individuals informing the Moroccan Sultan. However, the info from Wood Corinfo seems to have had more influence. According to Moroccan records, he introduced himself as a Songhai prince. Thus, his insight and knowledge affirmed Moroccan confidence. According to Al-Fishtali, the official chronicler of Sultan Al-Mansur, Wood Corinfo was in reality a prince named Ali, son of Askir Dawood, the brother of Ishaq, and was once the ruler of Songhai, but Ishaq deposed him and banished him to Tagaza. It is more likely that Wood Corinfo represented himself to Moroccans as a prince, but As-Sadi knew his true identity. It could be that he assumed the fake identity in order to be more persuasive and to seek revenge for his mistreatment at the hands of his former master. From the Moroccan perspective, now armored with knowledge from a Songhai prince, they had the Songhai right where they wanted them. They again demanded taxation from Songhai-controlled Tagaza, arguing their right to it. The Songhai ruler Askir Ishaq responded aggressively to the demand. Perhaps precisely because Songhai was so wounded, Askir Ishaq Dawood roared back with a strongly worded letter conveying insult and threatening war, accompanied by a lance and 2 iron shoes. But Al-Mansur, armed with new intelligence and acutely aware of Songhai's vulnerability, decided to once again attempt a full-scale invasion. This new intelligence, likely from the so-called Songhai prince, must have increased the Sultan's confidence. One report even tells us that Wood at some point accompanied Jadar, the Spanish eunuch in charge of the Songhai invasion. Among them was Wood Corinfo, who had instigated Jadar's expedition and had accompanied him and remained in Timbuktu. The insights and/or secrets, if you will, depending on how you look at it, given to the Moroccans by Wood Corinfo clearly served them well. This is an aspect of the Moroccan invasion that we often don't hear much about. It offers a slightly different perspective to the history, one that's worthy of note. Well, I'm all out, guys. If you like these videos and want to help in its continued production, consider supporting the home team on patreon.com. The link is in the description box below. Know thyself, remember your ancestors. Peace.